Hey guys, it's the dude with the green SI here. I just want to do a quick update video on my build since the last video I uploaded about 4 months ago regarding my Cybon wing and a few little candy pieces I had put in under the hood. Just a quick update video for you guys. Couple things on the inside of the vehicle, outside of the vehicle, then under the hood. I'll just try to do it as quickly as possible because, like I said, I don't want to drag this on too much. So hopefully you guys like it, and if you guys have any questions, please don't feel free to ask. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever. My links are up in my bio. Comment, like, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do, and here we go. So far in the interior, I have the Buddy Club carbon fiber steering wheel. This thing is flat bottom and is extremely nice wheel. I'd say drivability compared to the Type R wheel that a lot of people are looking into is this wheel completely blows the Type R wheel out of the water, in my opinion. I had the Type R wheel on the car before this, as you can see in my last video. My favorite part about this wheel is probably the hand placement spots and just the way it's like grooved and whatnot. And definitely the center mark. I'm just a sucker for that. I really don't know why. I just love it. But it's definitely a super nice wheel, and I highly suggest you guys look at it if you guys have the means of spending $350 for one, which doesn't seem too bad, to be honest with you, for what it is. So definitely look into that more. A couple small things. I picked up this little phone mount from Best Buy just because I don't have the wireless charger set up in this car because I don't have a wireless charging capable phone. I opted for that. The cool thing about that is I do plan on, once I pick up my K-Tuner version 2, like the LCD touchscreen, I do plan on using that as the mount for it, so that way it's obviously an easy attachable, detachable thing to take on and off. So I think that'll be really nice to use that. You can definitely pick that up at Best Buy cheap. Like I said, they're very slow profile-ish, and honestly, a lot of people look at it from the outside and think it's like a gauge or something, but it's just a little magnet. Onwards to the rest of the vehicle, I have my shift knob. This is a Garage 16/Hybrid Racing, one of 25 shift knobs that were made by Garage 16 in a collaboration with Hybrid Racing, as you can see right there. I believe this knob is in a Delrin Silver or something like that, and it feels and looks great. It does not get hot, but it is branded on both sides. It has the Garage 16 logo, and then, like I said, on the other side, the Hybrid Racing logo. So not too much there. Moving on to the rest of the vehicle, I have a signature from Honda Pro Jason himself. I actually met him at an event called Honda Heat, which is located in Bellevue College in Washington State last year. It was a good little meet for what it was. Biggest thing about this is this man's handwriting cracks me up, but I love him to death. Jason's a really nice dude, and he really got me into the community, so I applaud him for everything, and I love that signature. Honestly, it's very unique, I guess. Moving on, I do have the full HFP floor mats all around the vehicle, both front and rear. These are great mats. The only downside I'd say to it is I have big feet, and when it comes to using the pedals, obviously, the only downside is my heels tend to drag on the mats. So obviously, these being carpet, you can get scuffs and you can just ruin them, as you can see with like the stock mats, which are complete trash, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, they're really great looking mats. Definitely something I'd look into, just because obviously the prices on these are going to go up as they discontinue them in the later years. But interior wise, the car hasn't been touched too much. I do plan on getting red seat belts. I don't really want to link this site yet, but if you guys have questions about how to get the red seat belts from the Type R, just let me know and I can help you guys out with that. So moving on to the outside of the vehicle, I had lowering springs that I installed. Now at first, when it came to lowering the car, I really was unsure of how to do it just because of the whole like sport mode and the active dampening and stuff like that. So I really was kind of like hesitant on it. I just kind of wanted to wait for something legit. But after talking to a lot of people and kind of really like thinking about it, I could not do the stock ride height. Like, it was too much and it just looked dorky, and I wanted more performance out of the vehicle. So I opted for the Eibach Pro Kit. So I do have the iBox springs on front and rear. The front is a 0.9 drop with the rear being a 1.1 drop. To me, I think it looks good. It's not too big of a drop, so that way I can start doing like wheel fitment and make sure I can run the right size tire and stuff like that when I get to that point in the build. I do have the sway bars coming in. Sadly, they are on back order, and I've already spoken with iBox, and they won't be into about the end of May. So I'm still waiting on that. But I mean, realistically, like this drop is like perfect for what it is. It's not too much, but it's super subtle, and I think it fits the car just right. With this height, I'm really hoping I can run an 18 by 9.5 plus or 30 plus offset. I'm hoping is what I can do, but we'll see. I'm still waiting to get some funds to purchase some nice wheels. Obviously, like I said in my previous video, I'm only buying the best I can buy. No rep, nothing like that, just legit stuff. Another thing on the outside, not really big. I went 15% tint all the way around. Definitely did not want the fishbowl look anymore, so I decided to go 15%. And then I also got the front windshield strip across the top with my Instagram logo. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, please do so. There you go. That's pretty much it for the outside. We can go ahead and move to the engine, and I'll show you guys a couple of goodies I have under there and some cool stuff that I actually had added. Now, I know like last time I made the video, I had spoken with you guys regarding my charge pipe and coolant hoses from PRL. So far, obviously they've held up, nothing's wrong with them. They've been doing great. They look great. I get a lot of compliments on them. People always think there's something crazy that they're absolutely not. I mean, they're just hoses, people. Nothing like some new turbo or whatever the heck people might think it is. I have no idea. But they're doing really good. They look nice. They stay clean, easy to clean, which is a good thing. Another thing is, actually, I'll just show you guys. Follow me. Let's see if I can get this propped real quick. Okay, so here she is, the 2017 Honda Civic Si Coupe, 1.5 liter turbocharged Honda motor. I know the last time I spoke with you guys, I had the PRL coolant and charge pipe hose upgrade kit, obviously in green because it's a green car. Why the hell not, right? Since then, I have had the Mishimoto oil catch can installed. That was quite an easy install. It really wasn't that bad. This is my first time running a catch can ever on any vehicle. The benefits I've heard are just good for the car, and I just really wanted to pick it up. And definitely the red hoses definitely make it stick out. Other things under the engine, not too big, is I do have these titanium fender nuts and bolts from Speed Factory Racing. These things are sexy, you guys. I definitely suggest them if you guys need something to really clean up your bay. They definitely look good, and they're definitely worth it. They're just a little expensive. For about I paid about $60 or so out the door. But I mean, they pretty much can replace these two bolts, this one right here, and then I plan on getting 6 more to do the actual hood bolts back there. So moving on, my next biggest install that I've had is the Hasport engine mounts. I actually have the full kit installed in 82A, which honestly, you guys, it's rough. I mean, if you're used to stock, this definitely does not ride anywhere near like it did when it came out of the factory. I guess the best way to describe it is it vibrates pretty bad. But I mean, I've been riding on it for probably about 2 weeks now, and they've been great. I haven't had any complaints. I love the way they made the car feel. You can barely see the one back there, but oh no, she's hiding back there. But I actually had both side mounts installed, and then I had the rear motor mount installed. honestly, like, I've never done a mount before, and after doing those mounts, it wasn't too hard. Pretty much I had a buddy come help me do it, and it really, it's kind of just like one of those things that I just like taught myself how to do, and it was just easy after that, you know. But really, I mean, other than that, since my last upload, that's been the car. Thank you for watching my video. Like I said, if you have any questions, please hit me up on any of my social media. You'll find it up in the description, or I'm sorry, up in the title or down in the description below. Comment, like, subscribe, and hopefully I'll have another video for you guys soon, as soon as I get my sway bars and everything like that. Thanks.